I hope you love to travel. Welcome to my channel Listen JA. Here you will find content surrounding travel, lifestyle, health and wellness and much more. Stay tuned for fun and exciting videos. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Hi fam, welcome to part 2 of my road trip to Gobay, St. Catherine. Alright, so as you can see a bunch of coconut. How much coconut auntie you grate? About how much? So 9 coconut grated, strained, and it's over here to make coconut oil. Oh, it is hot. Right, so you put it in the... Right. So later it's gonna be skimmed, put on the fire. To the top. Okay. Coconut. Will you see how much coconut? And about how much coconut oil are you going to get from this?
I don't know. Sometimes you get plenty, sometimes plenty for me. Like a pint.
A pint? Okay. So you get about...
I get 1 pint shop. I get 1 pint for... I bet you for it's 2 ginger wine back to empty and I bet you that is more.
So 9 coconuts gonna give her almost a pint of coconut oil. I love this living, oh Lord. I should migrate and come and live up here and learn all of this trade. Okay, so that's the coconut oil process. All these picked and ready. Alright guys, so as you can see, one breadfruit, the breadfruit on the left is almost finished roasting. This one here covered in coconut husk. The coconut husk is preventing that high blaze, because if it's too high you're gonna get part of the breadfruit burnt before the whole thing is roasted. So they cover it with the coconut husk to protect it from getting that high flame. See, we need to learn these things. This is vital. Welcome back guys. So I'm in my Auntie Velma's backyard. So Auntie Debbie, what is that thing that I'm looking at over there? What is that construction area?
The pig pen. We used to have a biogas digester, where you use the filth from the pig to generate gas. That gas used to go to the kitchen, so we use it for cooking. Yeah, they piped it to the kitchen.
Right, so that's that tank over there.
Yes, and so on. And
Soon go over to the
it
other
cooked,
side.
and certain things we used to use it to do. But cooking was the main source, because we were supposed to get it connected to a refrigerator, but we reached as far as to use it to run the stove to cook. And there's a lot of things that the biogas can do, which generate from the pig filth, the young pigs, and so we had a lot of pen all these places, and we use the pigs. Now the meat, they were Durax, the meat from the Durax family, very thick meat. By 6 months you can make good money from them. My uncle used to supply a hotel in Ochi with the meat. So, but you're talking about 200 and them amount of pigs, and so it was fun, man. People used to come from all about just to see how it go. When you wash it in the morning, everything goes down into the digester, which is like a pit. And even if you have young pigs that die, you send them down there too, and it turn into gas. And as I said, we used it to run the stove. And then over here now, your grand aunt, yes, we used to have a oven right there, a brick oven that you light the fire in. You would put the wood in there, light the fire, and eat it. Then when it's hot, you sweep it out, you put in the buns in water, and you close it up. And then you have a little hole that you peer through, or peer, what you call it, and to see if they're rising or if it's too hot. If it's too hot, you put a pot with water in it, or you open back a side part so that some of the heat can go out. That was a big business for the family. It's just a pity that we didn't keep it in the family and increase on it, because you used to have flour bags those days, and those bags of flour were like 100 pounds. And for a Easter season, she would do 12, 15, because even after the Easter season over, she'd still be baking bun.
Right.
People would come from Lucky Hill, Brennard, St. Mary, Town, all both for their handmade bun. So we'd start like the Monday before Good Friday and bake right back till Good Friday. Some Good Friday morning she still would have to be baking, because people would taste the bun and send back for more than what they order. People would come with the baskets that they pack with the buns on their head and carry it to these places, you know, by the hilly terrain through tracks and so, and sell. And I tell you, it was a festive time for us as children, because you have people who would come and stay right until maybe Easter Monday or the other weekend. So sometimes it was like 2 weeks of festivity, man. Bun baking, some people, they want to get the first bun out of the oven.
Nice.
They want it very hot,
Very
because
hot.
they say it ease belly problem. People who have period pain, men who had belly problem. The East bun, they say the hot East bun used to be a cure.
So it's the yeast that's in the bun that would help with the period.
It seems so,
It seems
because
okay.
it was East bun and the baking yeast that you used to bake, and they said they get it hot, though they have to heat it very hot. They want it as it comes out of the oven, they want it, and so and thing. And you have the guys who would come volunteer in the nights to clean and wash lards, to grease lards and all these things. And there wasn't much pressure for a pay, you know. They would get something at the end of the season, but they would also just get bun pan to scrape and bake the whole and just enjoy,
Yes,
you know.
the whole
and
festivity
so, yes,
of it.
and so and thing, man. Even when my grandmother died, man, people would say where they're going to get their hand bun, yeah. And she wasn't the only person either in the community. As time goes by, other people think they take it up too, and everybody have their customers, and even people were allowed to come and borrow our oven too. Yeah, man, I pity we didn't understand, so we don't even have a picture of those brick oven.
Right.
And you had to send from far for people to build these oven too,
Right.
because it's not just anybody could make them.
So over in this area here that I'm looking
Yeah, man,
at,
it was
used to
thing
be
there,
the
and
brick
then we used to
oven.
have the bun house, and some people say kitchen and buttery. It joined to the kitchen with board, and so where you do the buns, you cool them, you store them and all these things, and so you mix, you lard them out and everything. We'd call that buttery, and some people would say storeroom, whatever, and so.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Auntie, for sharing the history about the bun baking, and of course how the pig feces
Yes,
was
used
used
to do
to-
biogas digester.
biogas
And
digester.
so, and,
Beautiful. So you see, Jamaica, we where what? Little but with talawa. We know how to use our hand, as they used to say. How the saying go?
and make fashion.
Use your hand, make
Yes,
fashion.
and also in those days, you wouldn't have people who would go out and buy van buns. You know, the more refined whatever
Right.
bun is, their thing was their chocolatey and their hand bun.
Right. And these chocolates, people making
Yeah, man, Good Friday morning.
fresh
chocolate,
chocolate,
yeah.
and you use it and make chocolatey. So guys, just comment on the video below if you have ever eaten any form of hand-baked bun, and even if you're familiar with this area here in Gobay. The family is Tyrrell, so those who are familiar with the Tyrrells, if you have ever had any of these bun that we're talking about, just comment and let me know.
Once you're from Gobay.
Right?
You need.
Alright, so once you're from Gobay, most likely you have had this bun. So just leave your comment and let me know what your experience was like, what it was like for you back in the days. And if you also can share any familiar thing that you remember that was handmade, homemade, that you like to share, just tell me all about it. Thanks guys, but I'm not done as yet. We're gonna do a little snippet of what we have gathered, because I tell you, I named a lot of trees that I saw. Only did I know that there was stuff waiting on me. So we're gonna have a look at that, and we're gonna see if I can take the challenge going back down the hill, because coming up is one thing, you know, going down to is another thing. So let's see.
The rock and put steel down in there, cement it, and hook on the bridge to it. So that's why we have like a river come down past it. But it look like a big branch where them said it's stuck in $. Look like a big wash where they and it. But it gives us a good time, man.
That's good. Well, walking down not as strenuous as going up.
And so I know when you're not talking, you can see that it's kind of breathe.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's all non-stop. Not whether even the money can come at the funeral. That's the time I come up and go down. For a time I'm going to Art Foundation, go do the test. It's the first in years it went down.
So exercise is key to good health. Keep your blood pressure in check.
That is why most places you have people doing this step climbing and all them things. They're not going at the place but by steps.
Yes.
Because the people around here, the corporate here and in the body, so we have a nice hill when you go for the square and go up, lovely place. Nice place. But if you do it, make trail and make.
Okay. Yes, you hear that? I need to exercise more. So, I made it back up the hill where the vehicle is. Yes, so to get to Antivelmo, I had to cross that river, as you can see earlier, go up that trail and up to the house, and then come down, back across. Okay, I think I got enough workout for maybe a whole week, but no, I'm going to exercise. Like, I actually started exercising and sticking to a constant schedule for 2 weeks now, so I'm going to stick to it. If I don't do everything that I had planned, I'm not going to skip any day that I decide to exercise. I'm going to exercise. As I said, even if I don't do everything, I'm going to exercise.
The hills where we used to farm, Grandma used to farm.
So this is going up Breeze Hill. Hill, yes, more exercise. You see if we can see the town area. Yes, so that's the
first square.
The first square. What's the name of the hill? Okay. I give you a pop quiz.
One thing with Gobay, when you don't see the homes when you go in the square. The people live in the hills.
Right, so the trees hide the homes.
And back in the days when people die, people didn't have cell phone and so. So what happened? This person on this hill, hear and shout. Start to shout, scream, call out the person's name and cry, say such and such a person dead. Then that person move on the other hill, they will hear and do the same and do the same.
And it goes on and on.
Yes, that's how it's spread in the community, that such and such a person is dead. You want something from your neighbor, or you want one of the kids to come and do something for you, you call by mouth. And somebody will call that person or call that home, that mother, and say, such a person is calling for one of your kids or so. Where are we coming from?
Take your time, mommy. No rush. Good thing me upon me. We're running sneakers today. Cause boy, I'm not used to the terrain. So what kind of cane this name? The family is so kind. And that means so. Even if I lost them, I offer.
Yes, I miss you.
Must have take Auntie Debbie out her day, no mommy.
Man can't pay that up. You have to pay that bad man. No man, me say people there would have met their house and don't care about it.
It's nice.
So one thing we get over yard man, then we come. Yeah, but God me now try no bad case cause if me I wanted to spring back on my house and that would be better. That's good. So them guys can't help it. Them are singer.
So we came across a cocoa tree, that's what we call it in Jamaica. It's used to make chocolate, my favorite candy. I love chocolate, however, I don't like the byproducts of it. So I don't like chocolate cake, chocolate syrup, chocolate tea, those kind of stuff, no. But I am a lover of the chocolate candy bar. Now this is the last clip in my video. I hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if you've ever visited this area of St. Catherine in Jamaica, West Indies, and if you would like to, come on my next trip to go and swim. Just hit me up and let me know, because I'm definitely going back for a swim.